You're just like them.
No, we all love you, Chef.
I mean, that's not true.
Yes, we do. Stop acting. You know we love you.
Cry, cry, cry. This isn't therapy, Chef. Hold on, I'm going to read my comments to you. This isn't therapy, Chef. Oh my God. Cry, cry, cry.
But Ksnaps is, you know what, honestly? Sick and tired of this.
Damn, I already have as many people.
You know what, honestly? Sick and tired of this. Sorry about that. Let me just drop her.
Oh, wow.
So, Chiquita, are you choosing to stay with me, or are you going to go with Ksnaps?
Actually, let me back up.
Well, I plan to go with Ksnaps because I want to know about what's going to happen in the case. I'm very involved in this case. I want to know what's going to happen to that lady.
What if I start talking about it, though?
Everybody will come over here to hear about it.
Okay, fine. So you know what? If she's talking about it...
Guys, I'm live. Come to my live.
So what do you think is going to happen?
Okay, so we're all here. So bring Ksnaps back. Bring her back.
Nah. I feel you.
She's your
moderator,
Chef.
No.
Everybody come to my live. Ksnaps is back live.
How did you get back in here? How did you get back in here, man?
Ksnaps is
Ksnaps
live. Yeah.
Seriously.
We're saying, yeah.
You're such a fucking bully. I swear to God. Get out of here.
He's fired.
Just ignore her, Chiquita. I'm going to block. Mods, can you block her?
I just keep on getting more people who are following me.
She's your mod. She's your mod. Chef?
I'm so sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, but like I just got to start a live event.
But she's your main mod.
No. I'm not the main mod. I'm not the main one. No, I'm not the...
He's like your brother.
No, you don't know what's been going on behind the scenes.
Oh, wow.
He's been quite the dick.
Everybody's like, go to Ksnaps. Go to Ksnaps.
They all are over here.
I've been this in for a very long time.
Jeffrey is crashing. All right.
So, honestly, if you guys want to go to her live, just go to her live.
I'm just going to let him cry. Sorry about that, guys. It was inactivity. Y'all need to relax and stop airing dirty laundry. Let's chat about the case. First of all, it's not dirty laundry. It's a total skit. We're just waiting on the case to start. But that was sweet. You thought that was real. Everybody come to my live. Oh, everyone's coming in. Okay.
Chef needs a ambulance.
You didn't check your husband's FB, but it's continued to March 26th.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, no, nothing.
How? Why? See, this is what
Ask Garrett.
happens every single time. Guys, I'm not.
They're being way too lenient with like the extensions and stuff.
Got the information, okay? It's rescheduled to March 26th.
Really? They
Let me guess. Uncovered told you? You know what? Fuck this. Honestly, I'm fucking leaving. I don't fucking care. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm fucking leaving.
You used to call 1-800 who gives a shit.
That you sent me, but it's just a thought.
Working on a plea, you think? Oh, shit. Working on a plea, you think, Oz? I don't think so.
I do.
You do?
I could already see Jasmine's face right now.
That would be really shitty for the DA. They already said no plea, so for them to take that back and be like, here's a plea, I don't know.
They're two-faced.
Very true. But held it down. You're steady at 480 people, and then you crashed. But I think we got 3 new subscribers, so you want to add them to the Superfans chat?
Yeah.
I want to subscribe to the Superfan, but I can't until next week.
Oh,
Until
Les held
next
that
week.
down.
No problem. Chiquita, I'll mod you so you can come in, okay? To the Superfans tonight.
Okay. It's only for now.
Who brought the
I want to see
coffee
the
up?
cases. That's why.
Hey guys,
Yes.
I'm better now. I'm sorry.
Oh. Have
You
dried
feel
your
much
tears?
better,
Where's
Chef?
the ambulance?
You
Just,
got over your
honestly, when I'm,
Just so you know, who
when
the-
my friend comes once a month, I get emotional.
just so you know who the
you got over your depression, Chef.
What friend?
I'm
It's
sorry?
every day.
You got over your depression.
No, it's just honestly, like, I'm heavy this month, and honestly, like, I'm so emotional.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. Like, I just had to crash out a little bit. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, it's not about me, so sorry about that. Don't forget I pee sitting down. Guys, so it got pushed over like that, huh? I don't know, man. This is all gonna be. I feel like they're just doing.
They rescheduled it for real.
Yeah. Hey,
For
Snaps,
what
don't.
day?
This is just gonna be going to accredited time, man.
Yeah,
So
I think-
what would be the
absolutely
reason why they
Yeah.
Missing back in August. Good morning, Brett Rosen here in front of the Hall of Justice in Riverside, where Rebecca Haro will be seen in court again for her felony settlement conference. Rebecca Haro being the mother of Emmanuel Haro, the baby boy that went missing back in August. Later on, both parents being arrested for murder. Jake Haro, the father, was sentenced back in November. That was 25 years to life. That is what the district attorney's office says is the maximum. Now, today, again, Rebecca Haro will be seen for a felony settlement conference at 8:30 a.m. We will keep you updated on NBC Palm Springs on our midday.
That's wrong.
Oh, wrong channel. That's not Garrett's channel.
It's not my base. Let's get back to our regular.
Can I share a little story with you guys or no? So I'm working. We're working in a manhole today, right? So like, it's snowing bad and this and that. So we just got to go in. So there's this place right now that I'm looking at it. It says Soothing Healthcare Center Spa. So I go in there, and it's always a thrill when you go into somewhere, and there's no like you can't see in the spa, right? So my buddy goes in there. He's like, "Hello, your internet's working?" She goes, "Massage, full body." Bro, it's a rub and tug.
So you.
Nobody cares. That's fine.
So that's why you dropped and disappeared for 10 minutes?
No, man, I would never do that. Not with no.
That's why he was crying. He was in his emotional state.
Right?
I mean, I was thinking about it, but I would have to see if they have showers.
Oh my god.
Okay, so listen, so
people.
You know what? Honestly, not for nothing though. Like, I wouldn't even be going to court until trial starts. Like, this is such a waste of time.
It really is. Like the preliminary is what we need to wait for because this is they canceled it, but so that whole time. So what time is it in California now? 11 a.m. People have been sitting there since 8:30 in the morning, probably earlier than that, and they just Oh, it's canceled. Stupid.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's why they don't ask anybody. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really. It's up to you to want to go there, if you know what I'm saying. But like, I get it. Like, family and shit, supporting and stuff. Like, they take the day off of work and then they get nowhere. I get it.
Ashley's due back on the 11th, so hers was moved, and then today is moved till the 26th of March.
That's
the only thing we know is Mary was there.
Hey, did you uncover? Did you tell Why are you guys sharing fucking Ksnaps' live in fucking Chef's community? Like, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Sorry. I hate when they do that. I'm so sorry. Uncovered. Did you tell Ksnaps our beautiful work got us 3 more subscribers?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wow.
told her it's because you said OnlyFans.
And yes, exactly. I did. I know you did, Courtney, but that's kind of like hurts my feelings. So I'll get over it, guys. I always do. Sorry.
What time was
Do you
it?
guys drink
Penny?
peppermint tea?
8:26? My God, I'm gonna fucking mute you, bro. No one cares.
8:30.
8:30. Again, 8:30, so we can just sit here and wait all day.
Yeah, until there's a trial date, I don't care at this point.
Everything is always
Guys, just
scheduled
letting
for
you know,
8:30.
K-Snaps muted me, so now you understand why I feel the way. I'm sorry.
I was just coming up to say hi as K-Snap's
Oh, here comes
emergency
another one.
contact.
Here comes another one. Yeah, emergency contact. Just remember why K-Snaps is still around here.
It didn't matter.
She'll be,
I'm her
just
emergency
remember,
contact.
you were part of the she'll be gone by tomorrow.
No, I wasn't.
No, all jokes aside though, like honestly, like yeah, man, I'm starting to like think to myself, fuck these stupid yo, let's get to trial, man, like Karen Reed style. You know what I'm saying?
Court got 2
Yeah.
weeks until March.
Before I forget, something that we talked about quickly was the fact that Mary's other child is in jail, and a lot of people don't know that. So maybe that's a topic we can cover one day.
Which one is it? Sorry.
Mary's other son, so Rebecca Haro's brother, is currently in jail for unaliving his girlfriend, and a lot of people in the chat didn't know that.
Is there a court case? Or it already happened?
No, that already happened. He's already in custody.
Yeah, and Mary has a whole petition online to try and get him out of prison, and we just went over it lightly. I just thought it might be a topic one day if we're bored.
Rebecca's got canceled. Yeah. Also, did you guys see Mike Haynes?
Let me guess. Mary doesn't think her son did it either.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
Do you think Mary was there supporting?
Whatever. She's there because
Yes.
she wants her daughter out of jail. What the hell?
It was confirmed she's there
To
today.
support though?
She said to Jake, she said, he did this to my daughter, so I think she's right or unalive.
Yeah. My daughter was never like this. You did this, forgetting about her losing custody of the first time with her children. Y'all have too much respect for that lady. I told you that already. But go ahead, bash Chef. Like,
I mean, what would happen? Like, if your sons were charged with this, what do you think would happen? Would you be like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers"? We know, Brandy. The hearing got canceled.
Why?
We don't know. Another continuance.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I really don't think there's any updates from today besides Mary was there, right?
Yeah.
Well, Uncovered it cut off, and you were saying that 5 minutes Mary in the back or taking Mary in or something.
Yeah, that's what Carla came in and reported. She said they're going in right now with Mary. So they did bring Mary in the back into court. I don't know what that meant, but I don't think there's anything substantial from today.
They were taking her into the back. I thought they were just taking her into the courtroom.
She said back into the courtroom or into the back. I don't know. So don't even mind what I just said. But I don't think it's anything.
Courtney says Schmurder's live right now. She's on her own page?
If we're on a live though, why are we gonna do that? Like, does that make sense to say that?
No.
I just like, I don't know why she would, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna shut my mouth.
I thought she would have come here.
Okay, so then what are you going to talk about now since this is a dud? No, with this chick. Just stare at her ugly, pitiful face.
But I think personally, this happened to me a couple times too, in the beginning, and my lawyer would tell me like, listen, you're more get at least a couple years, and on good behavior, you might get out sooner. So this is all time that is going to count as double until you get your sentence. So let's just do it anyway. And a lot of times that's what they do. I'm just being honest.
So that they get double time in jail and not prison?
Yeah, like, can you verify that in California, somebody? But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, look it up.
What did you say?
I think that it does because once Jake, when Jake got sentenced, didn't they say he got double time for that?
Right, yeah. It's like they call it like bonus time.
Yeah, you get I think it's time and a half for
Attorney,
serving.
want to come up and tell us if that's a thing?
So when I went in,
know.
so when I went in, right? When I went in, I was able to get bond, but my lawyer told me if I stick it out, chances are that's all double time. That's all net double time. So I stuck it out on purpose for 3 months, and I got 6 months. 4-year sentence. I was out in 18 months.
Hey, you guys. So we've been covering a case for RJ.
Hello.
What's up? What happened?
It got pushed to March 26th.
Why though?
Both parties asked for a continuance, they said. The judge asked if we're going to be able to set preliminary hearing after that date. Jeff Moore said that he would like to set preliminary hearing 30 calendar days after March 26th, if necessary. I did speak to the DA, Brandon Smith, when we were leaving the court. He was in the elevator and I walked out with him and I asked him, do we have enough for conviction against Rebecca Haro? And he said that he was ready to go to prelim today. And I asked him if he's going to speak to media and he said no.
Do you feel more confident now that he said that, like that she's going to get charged? Because I know initially you weren't thinking that this was going to be a thing.
I'm not going to lie, I'm playing in my head, is he just telling me that because he knows like I do TikTok? Because both parties asked for the continuance. I will say attorney made me feel a little bit better because he was saying that it could just mean like the defense doesn't have hasn't gone through like the discovery yet. Maybe they're just not ready.
Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, 1 second. You can be ready for preliminary, but it means nothing to do with trial.
Correct.
To me, it's like that's exact. To me, it sounds weak. Like he said, if necessary. And then he said, if necessary, I wanted 30 calendar days from that date. Like Jeff Moore sounded confident.
Now, Jeff Moore is Rebecca's lawyer, correct?
Yeah, that's her lawyer.
Yeah.
And he sounded confident. I don't know. I'm getting the video.
He's gonna get a year. She's gonna get a year net time, credited time once March comes.
I'm not gonna lie, it made me more nervous with how confident he sounded. He still won't talk to media. Like he still won't talk to us. The DA, like he talked to me, I came out with him. But I'm gonna get from Garrett.
A good lawyer will never
I feel so bad, attorney. I think you should be sleeping, but if you're not.
Yeah, what the heck happened?
It's fine. I'm just laying here listening, just paying attention. I'm like, oh, okay,
I heard he's
this is
coaching Jeff
interesting.
Moore in the background.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Excuse me, sorry. No, so this is common. I want to be clear, like this is common continuances, joint continuances. Here's what I will say. I can't necessarily speak for the way that Riverside handles it, but at least where I handle things, if there is when you hear joint continuance by both parties, it's usually um, the prosecution that is agreeing to or is asking for the continuance, and then the defense is just not opposing said continuance. And what I will say in this case is, given what Schmurder said about the what she said with the prosecutor being ready to go to prelim, it may not necessarily have been that case. I'm just saying usually that's how it happened. I am. It's not shocking to say that they weren't necessarily ready to go at this moment. These things can take time. There's new things, new discovery, new investigation that turns up things, and it may not necessarily be ready. Also, given the language, the way that they're talking about it, it could just be that they don't want to. The defense, at least, doesn't want to move forward with a prelim because and again, every county does something different, but at least in my county, if you are dealing with a felony case and you get to prelim, whatever offer that may have been or whatever negotiations that may have been going on before then are now off the table. Like the prosecutors pull all of that stuff and they're just like, oh, we went to prelim, cool. None of this is on the table now. And it's going to be a more severe sentence or offer if you're making me go through this process here. So that could also be the case as to why they continued to get more time for either investigation, mitigation, and then at that point, this next hearing in March or April, I couldn't remember. I'm sorry. That's when they will do, maybe potentially have a settlement done.
And attorney, can you confirm for people that just because the DA said there's no plea deal, that's like kind of illegal?
I'm sorry, repeat. Just because there's no plea deal with what now?
Like I'm just saying, so just because the DA came out and said, "Oh, there's no plea deal on the table," like that is doesn't necessarily mean that that's law. Like
That's that's
you're
correct. Right.
yeah, you're still entitled to a possible plea deal regardless of what they said to you.
Well, there's no. So okay. So as a defense, you're the only thing that you're entitled to as a defendant is the trial. Like the prosecution does not have to put forth a plea deal. But just because they say today we're not offering a plea deal, there's nothing on the table, doesn't mean that next week, next month, whatever, they don't change their mind and say, yeah, we will now offer you something. Things change, right? Investigation turn up new things. Witnesses that are around, decide they don't want to testify or become, a little bit more of a hassle to try and get them there to testify. I mean, there's a bunch of things that could happen in between now and, even that next date.
Now, I have a question. Do you think by now we would have had additional amended charges if that were the case? Like if route?
If they wanted to amend, they would have amended. I believe they would have amended at this point. But again, it doesn't mean that they can't later on. It would just be really weird to amend this late. We're talking what? Maybe this is like 4 months after the fact. You've had enough time to look at all of this information to see what you could or could not charge. Like you could have amended something at this point. It would just be really odd. Not to say that it wouldn't happen at this point.
Well, and also,
So that's what makes me confident. Sorry.
Can I just ask? So, like, it's not like the case where like Courtney and Brad, they didn't get any of the information. They haven't gotten any discovery. Like they're getting discovery. So I mean, this is from August. We're still waiting on a felony settlement conference. Like every single time she has it, it's continued and continued, continued. So like, what could be the delay?
I mean, it could be a number of different things. It could be, from a defense perspective, I'll say it could be trying to find mitigation, trying to investigate, other witnesses, find people that will talk, gather experts. Like I will say that's the most difficult thing to do is to find experts that are not only available, but just available in a short amount of time. Like there are some times where I'm trying to get experts for a case and they are booked solid and I can't get them in for 6 months. And these are on some misdemeanors that I'm trying to get an expert on. So I can only imagine something like this with, a lot of stakes. It may take some time for that kind of investigation to go through. And again, they may also be negotiating and we just don't know any of the background. That's my thought process is that there are negotiations going around for a plea agreement. And that's why this was continued. That's my best educated guess here in terms of what's going on.
So that's
And
probably
also,
why
Attorney
Mary was
Glaze.
there.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
That's probably why Mary was there. That's all I was going to say. I'm sure Mary's going to be a character witness in that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I would just going to answer that question there, Stormy. Yeah, negotiation can take a long, especially in a complicated case like this, where there's so much evidence. It's really about gathering the information and making sure that you have everything available. Like you, as a defense attorney, you want to get as much possible mitigation as you can to, lessen or get that, plea reduced. And especially in this case, since you had somebody already plea, I think that that's kind of confused. I don't say confusing, but just holding things up.
Chef, go ahead. What were you going to ask?
Yeah, and also like at this point, I don't think they're pressing the situation because I do believe like they're probably looking at it like, listen, Rebecca, you're gonna get some time. Now it's only a matter of how much time we can get you, but the law like you would have been in jail for this regardless. So let's just get this time all credited to your sentence.
100%, absolutely. Like
Like how many times have you
there's
actually
no
said that to
rush.
your client?
Plenty of times,
Yeah,
plenty of times
exactly.
where I get a client, where I get client, and the charge, they're looking at a charge where if we were to take it to trial, they could potentially elevate it to a felony, but they've been in for 60 days, and the offer is 150 days to deny probation, and you get at 76 days is where you're going to fulfill that, 150. You might as well just sit in here and take it that 16 days versus going and getting a felony and potentially being in here for 2 is good for us. And, I'm like, let's rock it. But, that's all those things that you have to weigh in when it comes to what the potential next steps are. And yeah, in this case, given that she's sitting there looking at life, if they can negotiate something or if there's a potential where they do not, or she's able to have at least life off of the table, and you might as well just start collecting that time. Absolutely.
It just seems weird to me that a prelim, I mean, March, they were arrested in August of 2025. So prelim's going to be like 9 months after she was arrested. That just seems like a really long time to me.
And they said if necessary. That
Because I think that
Yeah,
that's
that
a deal, right?
yeah, it could. So that's my educated guess. That's what I think, but I will say it's not uncommon. Like is definitely not uncommon, especially in more complicated cases, right? Like 'cause this is not a straightforward like one person is accused of doing one thing, and we have like the evidence is kind of straightforward. Like this is we're talking about two people who are alleged. One person pled in this already. We don't have the body of the victim in this case. There's a lot that they don't have that they don't know. It's complex, and so with this amount of complexity, you generally have a whole lot of time involved in it. And if this were a more straightforward case, you would have seen either a deal struck already or at least have gone through prelims at this point. But given just the complexities of it, I understand why it is taking this long.
I mean, I don't know.
What I find
Just as a defense attorney, like I would think, like, damn, we're taking this to trial for sure. We already have someone that pled guilty to this. It just doesn't make sense.
I'm sorry, it was like garbled. I missed.
I just, as a defense, if I was her defense attorney, I'd be like, we're absolutely, like, as long as you're okay with it, we're definitely taking this to trial because we already have someone that's admitted to the crime.
But remember that she's charged with all of the same things, and there's a risk, right, of going to trial. So you think about it in this manner: if they're negotiating for something where maybe she spends because somebody already has pled to this, maybe she can get something where she maybe spends 10 years, and then she's also getting credit. Versus if she goes to trial and loses, now she's looking at a potential of life. Like if we can negotiate and I can get something guaranteed where I'm only sitting in there for 10 plus, credit, that's going to be better off in the long run versus taking that risk. I mean, yes, you have the possibility of, being found not guilty at trial, but then you also have the potential of all of whatever evidence coming out. And then you are found guilty by a jury. And now you're sitting there going, great, I'm in here for 30, 40, 50 years.
And then just to clarify, is it time and a half or double time that they get from being in jail?
So they get 4019 credit. That's the penal code section with regards to this. They get 40 when they're in jail. They get the 4019, but it's going to depend on the crime, like on what they're going to plead to. There's all these different ratios and stuff like that. There's like 2/3 time, 85%. There's a lot. Honestly, I'd have to go look at her charges and then look through the stuff to give you an exact time frame. But right now, as she stands in jail, once you get to 4 days that you've been in jail, you get basically double time. So 4 days, you get 4 days credit. 5 days or an odd number, you get 1 day less. So like 5 days, you would get 4 days credit. 6 days, you get 6 days credit. 7 is 6 days, 8 is 8 days, etc.
she's been in jail since August 22nd, so she has a good amount of credit.
Yeah, so August 22nd. I mean, I have a. Give me. I can look that up. Give me 1 second.
I mean, it sounds like the trial isn't even going to happen until after. She's already going to be in there. Shit, a year and a half. 2 years.
Yeah, won't go to preliminary until mid-April with 30 calendar days. It could be mid-April that we even start prelim. And then you have jury selection, all of that.
Well, they'll set a date for trial and then go do jury selection before. Well, they'll send out. That's usually how they do it. They'll send out questionnaires.
Well, jury summons are sent out, well ahead of get there the day of that you're supposed to, and then you go through the whole process. So it's very much when you get to court on the day of if like you were selected or you were ordered to appear for jury duty, you show up. You're going to sit in this big old conference room. I think I'm going to play all those videos, et cetera, et cetera. And then if you are selected from that initial pool, then they'll go through all the questionnaires and stuff. That whole thing is going to take forever and a day. But what I looked up was the 153 actual days that she's been in. So she has 152 credit. So she currently is 305 days as of today. But so it's March 27th is her next hearing. By that point, she should have a year, including the custody credit. I think, yeah.
Well, hopefully she gets life and we don't have to worry about it. But I mean, the man that did that to his daughter, and then I don't know, 32 years to life is not enough for me with what Jake got.
I
Yeah, I
agree.
get it.
I think the 32 years should have never been an option.
So when it's life with the possibility of parole, how many years do they have to spend before they can start going to the parole hearings? Is it 25?
Yeah, it's still 25, and then they would start having their initial parole hearings at that mark. But it also depends on the nature of the crime. I'm pretty sure they do have to do that 25, but I know that there are others where you would only do like 85% of the time, and they can start you on that parole. But yeah, with a life with the possibility of parole, you would do at least what they consider a life sentence of 25 years. And then they would just move, have parole hearings to review every, so often as they deem necessary. Probably every, I think, 4 years, I think is what it is.
Which is pretty crazy. So I guess really with the 32, he has to do the 32 years before he can even be eligible, correct? So I guess that is a better sentence than life with the possibility. Should have been life with no possibility, honestly, after you do that to two people, two vulnerable victims.
Agreed. That's why I was saying, I feel like the 32 years shouldn't have even been an option. I feel like it should have been life without possibility, straight from the gate.
Especially for him, that already happening, he's already ruined his daughter's life and then took away his son's life. I just don't see any rehabilitation in that sense.
Right, and that's what I was just about to say too. He should have been in there, 32 to life from, what he did to his daughter before he even had the chance to take Emmanuel.
Yeah, it's just bullshit. I don't know. Callie is different though.
And I was looking at sorry, I clicked off. I was looking at the time once you get to that next hearing on March 27th. I think she's at 217 actual days, and she would get 216 credit for a total of 433 days that she would have at that point. Time is flying. Jesus.
Yeah, especially here. You know what sucks though is that like they put the hearing for 8:30 in the morning and then they're just kidding. It's a continuance.
Yeah, that's the thing about these or this part of the process is that it is legitimately boring. I'm not going to try and make it easy or sugarcoat it. It is legitimately boring. If you are not confirming a trial, these little settlement conferences or readiness conferences, whatever you want to call them, are just really, you know, either we're continuing because we're trying to get a something else set up, whether it's diversion or like mental health reviews or whatever, or we're just confirming. They're never really anything like interesting or pleading at that point.
So everyone wants a recap. The
The
recap
recap is
is that
right
it was
there.
continued to 326. Nothing besides that. Just postponed. Question, how many times can they postpone it? Like when she waives that 21 days, they can postpone it as long as they're both okay with that, right? As long as they want to.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, once has waived that time, they're just entering a general time waiver, it can be pushed out as much as they want to, assuming that both sides are in agreement to it. Now, at some point, the judge might be like, no, I'm not going to continue doing this. Like, we need to come to a resolution on this case. We need to move forward. But in a capital case like this, it is not likely that a judge would try and push them through to a trial, assuming both parties are in agreement to a continuance.
Crazy.
Yeah, like I told you, there's the one in Hemet. It's a triple schmurder. Uh, it's for whatever reason I can only remember the dude's name in it, but his name is Anthony McLeod. Um, 19 at the time. The other one, I don't know why I keep drawing a blank on her name. But yeah, it was a triple schmurder in him. This was right around like the before time. So it's like February of 2020, like end of February 2020. They still haven't gone to trial on that. 2026.
That's crazy. I mean, I do hear some that are postponed like that, but I don't see it that often. I mean, BK, he waived his right to a speedy trial, and his trial was like still within 2.5 years.
Yeah, that one's the one that I have in. They folks have clearly went and Googled at least McLeod and were able to pull up the other Jordan Guzman. Um, yeah, that one's an anomaly. Like I freely admit that one's an anomaly. It's not usual to see this go on for that. Um, but yeah, just given the number of things that are going on in this particular case, it doesn't shock me that they are, working through. I truly think that what we're seeing behind the scenes, or what we're not seeing behind the scenes, is negotiation. Yeah, Riri, no, that case. So I can't speak too much on that because I do have a lot of intimate knowledge on that. Like I worked on it when I was in Riverside, so I can't speak too much on it. I generally only speak about what you can read in reports. But that one is heartbreaking. It is one of the saddest things that I've kind of like gone through and seen, and I'll just say like the video and the like crime scene photos are still really stuck in, like they're permanently seared into my brain.
I think Natasha, did you want to come up and she was trying to get her conservatorship. Did they say no? So update got denied because attorney needs to speak to my missing uncle now. What do I do? Oh. Okay, Mrs. Smith is going to call her. Do you know anything about like conservatorship?
I stayed away from that area of law. That is as much, I deal with the criminal defense, and so you think I see the worst of the worst. That area to me, that and family law, like, is the worst. I could not do any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't. I have little to no knowledge in regard to like conservatorships or things of that nature. Like all I really, any kind of knowledge I have is going to be based on what I had to do in order to take the bar exam, and that was very limited knowledge.
Host, did Jonathan go to court yet?
So it wasn't, I looked, it was not, it wasn't filmed, I don't think. It's all from like 2-3 months ago. So I wonder if they continued his too. Ashley buzzard in court today too. I wanted to. It's not on anything either. What the hell? What the hell? So 3 court hearings that we had scheduled today are all busts. Unfortunately.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not surprised though.
Yeah. We do have Aaron Spencer is going to court next week. His trial starts next week. So all of the courts that we had. When's McKee go back? Do you know Uncovered?
I thought the end of the month, 30th maybe? But he was just transferred over to Ohio. Did you see his mugshot, his new one?
No.
I sent it in the chat. He looks very square.
Oh, this one? Is it this
Yep.
one?
Yeah.
What kind of Johnny Bravo photo is this?
Oh,
I swear, this guy gives me like BK vibes.
Super Johnny Bravo face. That's exactly what I thought when I saw him.
trial for Nevaeh is, or wait, are you talking about Nevaeh or Jarvis Butts with Neziah? Neziah Jarvis Butts is February 23rd. So the next trial that we have, that I have my eye on, is the Aaron Spencer. Have you heard of the Aaron Spencer case, attorney?
I have not heard of that one. I have no idea about that one.
So it's a regular civilian. Actually, I think he was in the military for a little bit, but he, his 14-year-old daughter was groomed by a older man, and the guy got charges for it. Was not supposed to be around the daughter. Daughter sneaks out one night, gets in the car with this old man. Dad, Aaron Spencer, sees it, chases after them in the car, is trying to get him to pull over, runs him off the road, and then pews him 15 times.
Dang.
Yeah. He ran for sheriff after that, too. Or was it sheriff? I think it was sheriff.
So I'm assuming he's facing what? Premeditated first?
Actually, yeah. So they're doing them real dirty. They're not letting them. So they're not letting an expert for the grooming that he did to the daughter. And he had said one time when later or earlier before this happened, just let justice take its course, and he's like, all right, if I don't first, just a mad parent saying that. And so they're using that against him for pre-med. So I'll play something.
Was there an order on the old man against the kid?
Yep.
How old is the kid?
14 she was 13, I think, when he was grooming her. 14 when this event happened.
And how old is this dude?
I'll play something for you so you can see. Oh, maybe the daughter was 13 at the time. It's a pretty crazy case, but his trial starts January 26th. I mean, I got to say, personally, as a mother, I would say not guilty. I don't think that there's a jury that's ever going to, I don't think there's a jury of 12 that'll ever agree that he's guilty.
I am 100% with you. I have 5 children, and I wish somebody might.
Wait, dude was 60. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
He was old.
Yeah.
He was old.
Wow.
I'm trying to find one that's not.
Over a year ago, when Arkansas father Aaron Spencer says he shot and killed his daughter's alleged abuser.
I'm the father who acted to protect his daughter when the system failed.
On October 8th, 2024, Spencer says his 14-year-old daughter was missing from her room. So he jumped into his car and searched the area until he says he spotted her in the back seat of 67-year-old Michael Fosler's car. Fosler was out on bail after being charged with more than 40 child sex crimes involving Spencer's daughter. According to an affidavit, Spencer rammed Fosler's car off the road and then shot him during an altercation.
I've seen firsthand the failures in law enforcement and in our circuit court.
Spencer is getting into politics, running for sheriff. He admits to killing Fosler, but has pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder, saying that when he opened fire, he feared for his daughter's life.
This campaign isn't about me. It's about every parent, every neighbor, every family who deserves to feel safe in their homes and safe in their community.
Spencer is now running against the man who was sheriff at the time of his arrest.
I'm a daddy. In a situation similar to this, I can't tell you I wouldn't act the same way.
If convicted, Spencer faces up to 45 years in prison and would be disqualified from becoming sheriff. But the public may be on his side. More than 360,000 people have now signed a petition hoping to absolve him of his alleged crimes. Supporters posting messages saying, quote, "He's a father, not a felon. The system failed. He did it. Protecting his daughter isn't murder." For now, Spencer is focusing on his campaign.
It's about restoring trust, where neighbors know law enforcement is on their side.
And Spencer's case goes on trial in January. Voting in the sheriff's race begins the following month.
Crazy, right?
No, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, there's not a jury in the world that can convict that man.
I know, right?
There'd have to be, there'd have to be some severe, like, I mean, there just have to be some overwhelming. The fact that they're only charging him with second, there'd have to be some overwhelming, excuse me, evidence that just shows some sort of callousness in this, and I guess him being, that 15 times, maybe, but I don't. Yeah, I don't.
And then
But
pew
even
whipped
15
them.
times, I don't. Right. I mean, that I can kind of see a little. I mean, I feel like anybody in that situation is going to black out and empty the clip.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I agree.
I'd like to know where like the protection was for that. He had 43 charges. Like what went wrong? Like how was this guy able to reoffend and why wasn't he in jail?
Exactly.
Right. 43. That is, it's one thing to have, like, what is happening? Like, that is an old, like, that dude is 67 years old with a 13-year-old, and there were 43 counts. I don't think that you're going to, I don't think you're going to be able to beat the, self-defense. Like, he's defending his
Right.
daughter. I don't think you're going to beat that.
Correct. And the fact that he had those 43 counts, went to jail or whatever, bonded out, and then went back to her. Like, it's just crazy.
So this area, I Googled it and I did some searching, and like Arkansas and this area is a very conservative area. I think that nothing against that in any way, but like abortion is illegal. Like I think that this happens very frequently over there, and maybe they just don't take it as seriously as they would in other areas. And that's just my opinion. Like it doesn't seem like a place where there's a lot of rights for women as somewhere in comparison to like Massachusetts or
Yeah, I don't think that there's enough punishment for people who groom children. I don't think that there is enough. And I think that is why we have a system that allows these people to reoffend.
100%. Like, there's registries, but no. I mean, look at, Rich or Brad or all these people that have children and all these children around them.
Yeah, or for people who have failed them, like Nazaya, like she shouldn't have even been around that creep. You need to be held accountable if you knowingly allow an RO around your children, you need to be held accountable. Do you guys, have you guys seen this one? Did you guys see this one last night on Chefs?
Ugh. What's
What
his
is Wiggins
face?
doing?
So, Caveman Michael Haynes, aka Michael Haynes. Not the scab biting again. Yeah, a lot of people didn't see it. So Caveman, remember Caveman a couple days ago when we were in court, Courtney and Brad, and then they had Michael Haynes, and Caveman said that he was
Oh
going to
yeah.
go to rehab. You remember that, attorney?
Oh yeah. He didn't
Okay.
go, did he?
Well, wait for this, buddy. Wait for this. You're in for a treat.
Person at the jail, please state your name for the record.
Michael Davis Haynes, Your Honor.
Mr. Haynes, I have two files for you. The first is file number 26-184FY. In that file, I have an amended complaint. But first, let me ask you, you met with somebody from Community Corrections and gave them some contact information, and I realize it's a mailing address up in Fife Lake. Is that still a good mailing address for you?
Yes, Your Honor. And if you recall, on my old case, I left town. I'm at downstate in Grand Rapids at 4540. I was staying there and up until yesterday. I was on my way to do what I told you I was on my way to do. I was going to rehab. It was set up for today at 9 o'clock at Harbor Hall. I couldn't find no ride. I found a ride, and this ride ended me up in here, Your Honor.
All right. Telephone number ending in 8382, still a good telephone number?
Yep.
Did you have the opportunity to meet with somebody from the defender's office today?
Yep.
In this file, I have a complaint. Actually, it's an amended complaint that states that on or about January 11th, 2026, in the village of Manton in Wexford County, it's alleged in count number 1 that you committed the offense of assault with a dangerous weapon or felonious assault, in particular a handgun. That is a felony punishable by up to 4 years in prison and or a fine of $2,000 with DNA to be taken upon arrest. In count number 2, it's alleged that you committed the offense of firearms possession by a felon. That is a felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison and or a fine of $5,000 along with mandatory forfeiture of the weapon or device. Additionally, the prosecution has opted to charge you as a habitual fourth offender, meaning that you have at least 3 either attempted or completed felonies in your past. That makes that 4-year felony in count number 1 a 15-year felony, and in count number 2, the possession by a felon, a life offense. Do you understand those charges and the potential penalties?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't want you to say anything. Mr. Haynes, I don't want you to say anything about the charges yet. All right? On felony complaints, you have certain rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or write can and will be used against you. You also have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning you consent to, and the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney at all phases throughout this process. And if you could not afford one would be appointed to represent you at public expense, but you may be required to repay a portion of that expense. Today, do you plan to hire an attorney, represent yourself, of an attorney?
Hold on,
I
sorry.
shouldn't be here, Your Honor. They owned up to all that.
Mr. Haynes, my question is today, do you plan to hire an attorney, represent yourself, or request the appointment of an attorney?
I have no money. I'm trying to better myself. I have no money. No. Your Honor,
Your Honor, if I may,
I can afford one.
Mr. Haynes, you want the court to appoint an attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is yesterday,
The
Brett.
court will make a referral to the public defender's office for the appointment of an attorney. Will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf and will set the matter for a preliminary examination. That's a hearing that's held here in the district court within 21 days. At that hearing, the prosecution will be required to prove two things. One, probable cause that the crime had occurred, and two, probable cause that you were the person who had committed the offense. If the prosecution is not able to do that, the case would be dismissed. But if they are able to do that, you'd be ordered to stand trial in circuit court. Prior to the preliminary examination, there'll be a probable cause conference. That's where your attorney and the prosecutor will get together to see if there's a way to resolve the case short of going to trial. Before we get to bond on that case, in file number 25-3779SM, I have a warrant for a probation violation. This is the telecommunications malicious use file.
Oh, what?
It's alleged. This is the file that you're on probation for the malicious use of a telecommunications device. In this file, it's alleged that you're in violation of your probation for new criminal behavior, in particular, assault with a dangerous weapon, felony, or possession of a firearm by a felon, habitual fourth offense, as reported by the Wexford County Sheriff's Department. That is a non-technical violation. If you are found in violation of that probation, you could be sentenced to what you could have been sentenced to under the plea, which is a 6-month misdemeanor.
It's Michael Haynes.
Ms. Bismack, that was a completed offense, not an attempt, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Yes, all right, so up to the 6 months. In that file, you do have the right to have a contested hearing in which the prosecution would have to prove to the court that you were in fact in violation of your probation. You also have the right to have an attorney appointed in that case as well. So my question to you, first of all, are you requesting the appointment of an attorney in the probation violation file?
Yes. I don't know.
All right, so we will.
Yes.
Yeah, you're on. Yes. Yep.
And then I received
right,
November 26th.
Okay, Mr. Haynes, you are not a stranger to this process. So let me finish what I need to do, and then I'll give you some time, all right? So we will make a referral to the public defender's office for the appointment of an attorney. We'll enter a not guilty plea to probation violation, and we will set the matter for a contested hearing. Now, that gets us back to bond in both of these files. Historically, counsel, I show in 96 a larceny in a building as a juvenile, 99 malicious destruction of property less than 200, 01 a home invasion second, 04 an attempted carrying a concealed weapon, 05 malicious destruction of property less than 200, 07 retail fraud third, 07 B&E of a vehicle with damage, 07 driving the license suspended, 08 uttering and publishing, 09 driving the license suspended, and 10 distribution of imitation controlled substances, and 12 malicious destruction of property less than 200, and 13 a domestic violence, 14 a domestic violence second, 16 a domestic violence, 18 malicious destruction of property 200 to 1,000, 19 larceny less than 200, 20 a felonious assault, 19 a domestic third, 19 receiving concealing 1,000 to 20,000, 24 use of methamphetamine, 25 retail fraud third, 25 malicious use of a telecommunications device, which is what he's on probation for. In 18, there was an unlawful plate on his local record, not showing on his CCH. In 2000, there's a driving license suspended second, 07 a no license, 19 a domestic violence. He's currently on probation in one file, as we discussed. He's on bond in 2 other files for us, one being a delivery case and the other being possession of ammunition, possession of body armor, all as a 4th offense. As conditions of bond, which he has bond violations pending in those, and as conditions of bond in those files, or at least one of them, he was not to purchase or possess any firearms or weapons or actively threatening, intimidating, or harassing behavior. Any comment regarding on Mr. Hartel?
Yes, Your Honor. Especially knowing that I'm not the attorney in all those files. The other attorney, I believe, is Mr. Champion, who's in trial in Stockton County, just of course aware. What I would ask the court to do is set everything for a contested hearing. And if he could be released to treatment, directly to treatment as a bond condition. I won't go into too much about things protected by the attorney-client privilege. But what I will say is I do believe he'd benefit from it. I know my office social worker, Mr. Brian Henniger, would always help as much as he can. He may still be in the courtroom here today. But I believe there are ways that he can be sent directly to treatment so that whatever variables may or may not have been at play would no longer be at play. I ask the court to consider that. Thank you.
Mr. Haynes is represented by Mr. Tylinda, not Mr. Champion.
I apologize for my
Getting the scabs
misunderstanding.
off his,
And I
of his arm with
failed
his
to note that
mouth.
the praxis scores him at a risk level 8. Any comment regarding bond, Ms. Lawrence?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, I think we're a little
Don't do
bit
math,
past
guys.
release to treatment. Even just the number of open files Mr. Haynes has clearly shows this is an issue. And he is not doing well on bond. He's not doing well on probation. So in the meantime, I would ask for a remand in his probation violation file. In his new file, I will note I do not have a police report at this moment. It's my understanding the defendant pointed a gun out of the vehicle at the victim. In that file, I would ask for a no contact order with the victim, a no weapons and firearms provision. And I would also ask the court to set at least $150,000 bond. The fact that he is on bond for similar charges involving weapons, I think a monetary bond is appropriate.
I'll also note that the probable cause affidavit filed in the new case indicates that the
What's
time
up,
of the
brother?
stop,
That's all I
the
can think
handgun
of
was
when he
found
puts his
in
finger
Mr.
up like
Haynes'
that.
possession.
What's up, brother?
The court does find that Mr. Haynes presents as a threat to the community. As such, bond will be set at $500,000 cash surety. I
Okay.
believe that's appropriate given
That's
that his past convictions, the fact that he's on bond in 2 other cases, the fact that one of his bond conditions was that he was not to act any threatening, intimidating, harassing behavior. This is alleged to have happened while he was on bond. And as another bond condition, he was not to possess or purchase any firearms or weapons. And as a convicted felon, he was not to purchase or possess any firearms or weapons. As such, I believe the monetary bond is appropriate in that case, with the conditions that he appear as ordered, keep his contact information current, not to leave the state without permission, to commit no new crimes, no contact with Cordell Berge, not to purchase or possess any firearms or weapons, no threatening, intimidating, harassing behavior, GPS tether, house arrest under conditions set by community corrections.
Your Honor,
Yes.
if I catch bond, I've already set it up at Haro Hall. It's supposed to have been there at 9 o'clock this morning, inpatient. I'd like to know, have the written record, let you know, since November 20, day before I bonded out, I've been clean ever since then. I've been doing my randoms. Your Honor, I need help. I am powerless. I need to go to rehab. I've never asked on my own. I've always been told by the judge, you need it. I felt if I asked for it, like I did in front of you before, and you let me get it in, maybe I could get something out of it. I'm tired. I'm powerless, Your Honor. I'm so powerless.
Mr. Haynes, I agreed that you needed treatment. That's why I allowed you to go. But instead, you somehow get stopped and you're found to be in possession of a firearm. So you're now going to sit in jail until these cases are
Can I
resolved.
still go?
No, you are on GPS house arrest tether if you bond out in the new case.
So if I bond out on a new case, I can't go to rehab.
Correct.
So what kind of help can I get, Your Honor? I'm bipolar. I'm on disability.
Mr. Haynes, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait till we get to sentencing, and it's at this point I'm going to stop that conversation because your attorney is not present in those cases, and I don't want to have any ex parte communication with you about those cases. All right. Next arraignment.
Yeah. Yikes. Dude eating a scab,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
Yeah. We're kind
By ride, did he mean the police were going to give him a ride? took him there instead of to rehab.
Well,
I don't know
is
how
that
the judge sat there and watched him bite them scabs and not like be like, bro, can you stop biting your arms?
so the thing that is crazy to me though, and maybe you can answer this, attorney, but he had court on January 13th, the day that Courtney and Brad had court. And that was the day that he was on his phone, and he, like, the judge told him to sit still, but he was in, I think, his mom's trailer. But that was January 13th, and he got the pew charge January 11th. Wouldn't they know that by the 13th?
They may not have had an idea of who it was, right? Like, especially given that he wasn't actively in court, he appeared via like team. They could have been just actively investigating, and then they discovered it maybe the next day, and that happened because that does happen, actually pretty often, as a matter of fact. But that's my thought process around that. The other thing is that this dude is just wow.
And with that
he means a
too,
lot.
like Ksnaps said, it happened on the 11th, and he appeared, via Zoom on the 13th. So what happens if he would have went to rehab?
They probably would have taken him right
Like,
out.
what would have happened with that charge?
They probably would have gotten a warrant for his arrest and went to the rehab facility and arrested him at that point.
I'm going to restart my computer real quick. It might lag for a minute, but I'll be right back, okay?
Somebody, and they're able to figure out exactly who did it. There you go. That's malicious use of a device. But that dude could get life for these other two charges. Ooh.
Yeah, and he's definitely a habitual offender, but he ain't getting bonded out, that's for sure. He's staying his ass in there. We actually got a 2019 mugshot of him, and he didn't look all that bad.
Yeah, as they were reading through the charges, it didn't look like there was anything rug related until like 2022. I think it was like the first rug related charge.
Crazy.
Didn't he have like a beating a pregnant woman too?
Yeah. GV. He actually got out of unaliving, didn't he, Chef? Oh no, Chef is watching.
His brother.
Oh, it was his brother.
Sorry, I was just in a hole. I just got
No, he did. Almost, it was unaliving his brother. He got
His brother,
off
yeah.
on.
Oh.
Your Honor, I need help.
I'm powerless, Your Honor.
Sorry, Your Honor. This is not typically how I want to come dressed to court.
Oh, actually, that one was funny.
Yeah.
That's Knox. That's the next guy.
504, is that a good number?
Yes, that was my fiance's. I just got a new phone and don't remember mine.
All right. Did you have the opportunity to meet with somebody from the defender's office today?
Yes.
I have a complaint that alleges that on or about January 18th, 2026, in the city of Cadillac of Wexford County, in count number
That's
1,
my birthday, guys.
committed the offense of malicious destruction of a building, $200 or more, but less than $1,000. In particular, it looks like something at Munson Hospital. Do you understand those charges and the potential penalties? I'm sorry, that's a 1-year misdemeanor. Do you understand that?
Yes.
That also carries with it a $2,000 fine or 3 times the value of the property destroyed. Do you understand that?
I do.
Did you read and sign an advice of rights form at the jail that talked about your rights to an attorney and your rights to a trial?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand those rights?
Mostly, not really.
All right, so I'm going to go through them with you just to make sure you understand them. If you have any questions, let me know, all right?
Thank you, I sure will. Also, Your Honor, I would like to apologize. I would never dress like this in a courtroom. I had no choice, so my apologies.
I understand. If you require accommodations to use the court because of disabilities, or if you require a foreign language interpreter to help you fully participate in court proceedings, please contact court immediately to make those arrangements. Do you understand that?
Of course, yes.
You've been brought to court on a misdemeanor charge and you have the following basic rights: to plead guilty or not guilty. If you stand mute, a plea of not guilty will be entered and you may plead no contest with the permission of the court. To have a trial by jury and to have the assistance of an attorney. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, I do.
You have the right to an attorney appointed at public expense if you are indigent, which means without money to hire an attorney. And if the offense charged requires a minimum jail sentence, or the court determines that it might sentence you to jail, the appointing authority will decide if you are indigent and appoint counsel if you are eligible. Do you understand that?
That I do, yes. Okay.
You may have to repay a portion of the expense of an appointed attorney, and you may contest your ability to pay the ordered fees if the court attempts to collect any costs for the attorney, and the court must determine your ability to pay at that time. Do you understand that?
I do.
If you have a trial, you have the following rights: to call witnesses to speak for you at trial. You may get an order signed by the court to require witnesses to come to court, to see, hear, and question all witnesses against you, to be a witness for yourself, or to remain silent. If you choose not to be a witness on your own behalf, the prosecuting official may not comment on your refusal to testify. To be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty or no contest and your plea is accepted, you will not have a trial of any kind, and you'll be giving up those trial rights that we just went through. Do you understand that?
I do.
You also have the right to be released on bond, and we'll get to that in a moment. If you are now on probation or parole and you enter a plea of guilty or no contest, or a finding of guilt is made by a judge or jury, it may result in a violation of your probation or parole. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You can be sentenced to jail and fines plus costs. The court will tell you on the record the name of the offense, the mandatory minimum jail sentence, if any, and the maximum possible penalty for the offense, including jail, fines, or both. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Fines, costs, and other financial obligations imposed by the court must be paid at the time of the assessment, except when the court allows otherwise for good cause shown. If you are not able to pay due to financial hardship, contact the court immediately to make payment arrangements. Do you understand that?
Yes.
An appeal to the circuit court may be taken within 21 days from the date of sentence, or is permitted pursuant to court rule if the sentence includes incarceration. And if you wish to file an appeal but are financially unable to retain a lawyer, the court will appoint a lawyer to represent.
Did it go any? It didn't. There was nothing else about it, right? After that, Chef? Yeah. So this was just a guy that was after Michael Haynes that we watched, and he was like, it was just funny that he was like, I just want you to know that I would never dress like this for court. I just had no choice. No, it's just funny.
That was great.
And you didn't get to see it uncovered.
I thought he was in a dress. I was like, what is happening? But you know what? Surprisingly, he looks more normal than 99% of the other people we saw come up for trial.
You're not wrong.
Oh, yeah, Teresa. Haynes was definitely back in court. For sure, back in court. It was funny.
Oh, random. The boy yesterday, not the boy, the guy that's missing. Remember the one with the red truck? I forget his name.
Yeah.
So there was an update that I guess somebody, a random witness, saw him get into like a canoe or a kayak in that area, which is really concerning.
No, Kevman did not make it to rehab. He made it to jail.
David, was it? No, that's not. What was his name, David?
Palmer.
The one whose truck was found?
Chris Palmer, was it?
Chris Palmer. Are you raising your hand? Do you need to speak?
What's up, brother?
Your Honor, can you just tell me that last word you just said?
Yeah. No, you're fine, Teresa. It's actually a joy to watch. He was eating his scabs, eating his hand. Yes.
Your Honor, like, I'll try gold this time, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Anya, you're looking pretty fly. You want to drive me to rehab?
No. No, thank you.
So was he, who said about the kayak?
It was an update on one of the postings.
Chef, are you going to go live till 5? Are you in your,
He's not going to.
are you in your, Predator van?
You know,
Oh, hold on, I got
my partner, my work partner is just like, dude, you know you're a father, right? I just can't help it, man. I was just fucking like so immature, dude. I was fucking so immature, dude. I fucking love it.
Help from this diet. It's making him more immature.
Why are you getting off live?
Obviously, if she's asking you if you're going live.
Anya, you better shut up before I fucking block you, because I'm rude to women. Okay?
Okay, Chef. You've been rude to me all freaking couple of days, so shut up.
You know what? Honestly, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'll be back. What's up, Diane? How you doing today, love?
I'm doing just fine.
Oh, I'm just glad I can make you laugh at least once a day, Diane.
You always make me laugh, Shell.
Laugh your pants off?
Yes.
Diane,
Oh,
are
yeah?
you laughing, Diane? But I gotta ask you: are you laughing at me or are you laughing with me?
I'm laughing with you.
All right,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
He's going to he's laughing your pants off?
No, not quite.
Speaking of laughing my pants off, I gotta go ask my husband for some vitamin D. Yo, we're working late today, man.
Where'd your boy go?
I don't fucking know, bro. Would I take tabs on people? I told you, bro, don't worry about what I do and I don't worry about what you guys do. But stop fucking talking about me.
You tell him, Chef. You tell him.
Because I'll sit you yesterday like I sat, I'll sit you tomorrow like I sat you yesterday.
Yeah, you tell him.
These kids, man, they don't want to listen to Diane, you know?
Make your friends think you actually fucking work.
As the one that is talking,
I
acting
don't
like a
even think
kid.
you're your friends.
No, they're not my friends.
Random fucking people. Good job.
We're not random fucking people.
We talk
Oh,
about
did you
him and
hear-
his gay tendencies.
Did you hear what they just said? They're not random fucking people. Don't let Diane come over from Kentucky and slap you fucking right to the fucking bank.
This is actually his court-appointed therapist.
Yeah, we make sure that that his gay tendencies don't come out anymore.
Chef, you being mean to women again?
Are you okay?
You fucking muted him. I love it.
He's been mean to me since Monday.
I want to fucking drop him so bad because
reads lips?
I just want to drop him so bad, but then I know he'll fuck with me later. Look at his face. Look at it.
Who reads
lips?
Have you seen the Muffin Man?
No, you look like a fucking little boy. Get off there.
Let it snow. Let it snow.
Someone called Chris Hansen.
Look where all the fucking perverts are going. Look. These guys are all cheating on their wives.
Damn, who? Pants.
Yo, your eyes look like
Disgusting.
you're having a spasm.
Chef,
Why say they say?
Are they going to the massage parlor?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Dude, I went in there. Honestly, I went in there and I pretended like I was the boss. And they're like, you want to do that?
You should have went in there and asked him for your cut.
See right there?
Spa.
It
What's
says
it say?
I used
spa.
to work there.
Let us know, let us know,
It
let
says
us know.
spa. It says spa, but fucking all the perverts go there for a rub and tug.
No way. He's
Yeah,
I
lying.
promise you.
full body.
I'm in
Watch.
Rome.
I'll tell you the next time fucking a dude goes in
Look at
there.
all the work trucks in the parking lot.
No, well, this is like industrial area, but yeah, the next victim, I'll tell you.
Oh my god. Wait,
Oh my
okay.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's a bunch
Thanks,
of
Steve.
Amish people, right? Or not Amish, but Chinese.
What?
I mean, I definitely meant Chinese.
Oh my god.
Give you the red light special.
All through the night.
Oh my god.
So the doctor sucked.
Oh shit, what happened?
I have an infection in my nose.
No.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my
He's like,
gosh.
no shit. He's like,
That damn cocaine ain't good for you.
no. Oh my god. No, I called last week and told him like it's like I have like a bad I can smell it and I can smell it in my nose, right? And they're like, "Oh, you see him next week, blah blah blah." Well, he put me on an antibiotic anyway because I was like, I want an antibiotic. But I have to like do this like ointment and it's like a staff in my nose. Like it's
I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. Stop. I can't do it. I can't do it. I
oh
can't do
whatever, Kelly.
infections.
Whatever.
Oh,
It's not even that bad.
Who
God.
scored?
in your nose?
Well, what the fuck? I just had surgery, so it's like all
I just
open up
ordered the new
there. I
jersey.
mean,
Oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine.
not like I'm shoving
No.
cocks up there or some
I'd
shit.
say no. I'd say no to no surgery, bro. Between you and Dano,
No, man. Like it's gotta get. It's I feel better. It's just I gotta put this ointment up there now, and I had to go. And the pharmacist at Walgreens was like, didn't understand what the hell I was trying to tell her. I don't know. I'm just annoyed.
What'd you have
Ah, you
surgery?
fucking missed. Fuck, you missed it. He just went in.
He's like, well, have you had the flu? And I was like,
Just went in.
no, I haven't been sick.
See, one dude just went in right now.
It's all sinus shit. Like
What a
literally,
fucking
your
pig,
video,
man.
chef, looks like you're sitting like for undercover for like to catch a petty.
You know what's funny back in the day? The police actually used to use our vehicles.
How do you make shit up?
Huh?
That just sounds so fucking made up, man. Oh my god.
Dude, I work for. Are you kidding me? I work for a federal company. What?
I'm just kidding. It just sounded made up.
yeah, go
I
in there and
promise you.
scream raid, hands up.
Dude, I
Yeah, do
promise
it,
you.
please. Come on.
Do it.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yo,
Do
I'll
it.
Yeah,
give you.
go in.
Hi,
Do
Snap.
it.
Go in and tell them that you have a bachelor party of 5. Why don't you just prank call them? Oh my god,
No,
that'd be
man.
perfect
Yo, this is
right
run.
now.
This shit's ran by like the and shit, man.
Hey,
Oh my
Snaps,
god,
Jeff.
I'm just fucking scared.
You remember I
I don't
told
give.
you to pray for my sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They found a tumor on her brain.
Oh
Oh
no.
no. Sorry to hear that. How old is she?
She is 71.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, she went in. They put her on the vent because of her breathing problems. She had pneumonia. And then they done some tests and they found a tumor on her brain.
What? They didn't even find it until they did like tests? That's crazy.
Well, she'd been having real bad headaches too, like every day.
Yeah, I've given up on doctors. Seriously,
I'm
it's
telling you, they don't know what they're doing.
Jeff. Just go in there or call there. Just do it. Quit being a wuss, man.
I'll give you the number. You fucking call.
I can't. If I had two phones, I would call and say that I had a bachelor party coming and want to schedule like 6 people at the same time.
There was a bunch of those busted in Arkansas.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
busted all the
bro.
time. They're busted all the time here in
Dude,
Ohio.
they're busted, and then you know what happens?
They move somewhere else.
They move, and then they just come right back.
Yep.
That shit grosses me out though. Like, who knows this fucking bitch? Oh, here we go. We got another suspect. What's sad is it's all these dudes that cheat on their wives. Oh yeah.
It literally
Another
looks like you're doing surveillance with a
another
surveillance
suspect.
camera. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look like he's like
Dude,
on the case of Karen Reed?
I've come to realize every single person that came here, every single person that came here has had a fucking pickup truck, a Ford F-150 or a Dodge Ram. And then
Yeah,
they're
they're
gonna go
on
home
break.
and then they're
Yeah.
gonna go home and fucking make out with their wives, these sick
No, they're not.
bastards.
That's why they're there. They're there because their wife
You're,
ain't getting them any. Duh.
dude, you're fucking crazy. Watch this.
Chef, you look like you're like massage in the snow.
I drive a Dodge Ram. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Blondie.
What's
God
funny
damn.
is there always a white truck or a white van.
I drive a white Dodge Ram.
There's something like really weird going on. The one day I was driving my daughter from school, and just like all in a row, there was like 7 white cars, like just all in a row.
Let's
And
see how
then
long
from
they
the time,
last in there.
what?
I want to see how long they last in there.
Look, dude, this guy's probably getting all his shit off. He's getting all his shit off. He's turning up. Yeah, you think so? No, this
Are
guy
you in
doesn't
the
give
car with someone? Are you in the car with somebody?
No, he's beside me.
Tell him to call, since you won't do it. I wish I had another friend I would call.
This guy's fully cheating on his wife, but now he thinks we're
Starliner,
a
1
private investigator.
p.m. on the 23rd.
They changed that. I thought it was the 30th.
Is he?
That dude's
Will
not
be
leaving his
playing
car.
Right.
your sister. I'm
He will
sorry
be
to
leaving
hear
his
that.
car. I think he's just worried
Maybe
about us.
he's there to bust. Maybe he's there to bust his brother-in-law or a family member.
What's that show that they used to sit in the van?
Cheaters.
Yeah, cheaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Cheaters,
what
no
it. That's
downside.
what it looks like when Chef's like out the window.
I love that show.
Oh shit!
100%.
Damn! I almost got fucking sideswiped.
Better be careful. You
God, let
okay?
the mom that.
I'll tell you what, boy. I'd get out. I'd flip the camera, and you guys could watch me whoop someone's ass.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I
A lot
would
of
too.
times these guys will wait. They'll call before they go in, and they'll fucking
Let him in the
and
back door.
they'll just be like, no, we had nobody here for you today. One bit, the lady busy right now.
Come
Lady
on, man.
doing
Somebody call.
She's
the
got 2
lady give
hands.
blowjob. The lady giving blowjob right now.
She ain't saying that shit over the phone.
You think it's just with her hand?
I don't know, Kay. They
Think
could
that there
be
is a
using.
mouth though?
No. They go full blown, man. It's like it's a whorehouse.
Yeah, they might be using their feet or something.
No, you go in there, and they give you like a fucking. They basically tell them what you want, full, half.
And how do we know this, Chef?
Yeah,
Because
just
I used to
go
be part of
in.
the underworld.
Yes, Chef.
Just go in, Chef. Do
Oh,
it.
Snaps, we're at 108 super fans, so we have to add 5 more.
I did.
You got them?
Yeah. If you became a super fan or you are a super fan and you're not in the chat, just message me.
I'm not a super fan. I wish I was.
Is that guy still in his truck?
Yeah, I think he's tripping out because of us.
Why?
Because of you.
Because he's seen you before?
Hi, Jesse.
He's probably listening to your live. He's probably in here and shit like, damn, man. I don't want to pull weather and get my plates.
There used to be a girl in London, Kentucky. She would ride around and just catch somebody cheating on their husband or wife. And she would get on Facebook and say, if your husband drives this such vehicle with license, and she did everything. And I mean, she had people getting ready to kill her.
I
There's a
hired a
fake.
PI
Sorry, go ahead.
with I hired a PI with my ex-husband.
Oh, did you?
It was like, yeah, it was like $750. I just wanted to prove I knew that, like, I mean, we were splitting up, but he was like lying that he was with someone else, and he lied that he had a second phone. So my older daughter found the second phone, and he like lied and called her a liar to her face, which was like super crazy because he was a really good
No,
dad.
there he goes. He's inside.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you missed him.
Yeah, we saw him.
I didn't see him. I was looking down. Yes, at 5 p.m. it's super fans only. We're gonna watch the Wade Wilson documentary.
333. Half an hour.
My God.
Are you checking the time to see how long he's in there?
Yeah. Sure, he probably saw you roll a joint. And I mean,
3:33.
Maybe they're going to see Chef and think that he's an undercover cop or a PI and they'll leave.
Do you know anybody there?
2218, Kyle, go ahead. 2218, we have a possible pervert heading our way. Possible pervert heading our way.
In a white van.
In a white van. He is
Italian male.
Oh shit, that's my
with a
description.
beard.
He was carrying wipies.
Wait, what? How is he a pervert?
I don't know, he's cheating on his wife and going to get a tug.
That car's drove by twice.
Yep.
Yeah. So
They're
a lot of people actually think we're the police or we're detectives.
I honestly,
Right.
from what I see, what your vehicles look like, I think you're pedos.
Wow, that's crazy.
What did the police use your vehicles for?
Investigation, because we're utilities, right? So they would what they would do, they would spy on people in our vehicles. They have a contract with our company and our vehicles, and just like the old school, like how they used to crack the mafia and this and that.
They actually do that here too.
Yeah.
My boyfriend had to dress up as a FedEx delivery guy once because there was a guy getting marijuana in the mail. So they had to drop a package and he had to open the door and accept the package.
Yeah.
And then they went in. But they used a rented white van.
Guys, also, if you're in my super fans and you haven't gotten an invite, message me. You can also go to my page, or go to the heart up here next to my name.
He wants to watch this game? I have a website.
Shut up.
You went to sports, right?
No.
Still have it on favorites or no?
Welcome.
You should be able to find it. You should be able to find it in sports somewhere. It's gotta be.
You're gonna have to accept my request, Lola, if you want to be a part of the Superfans chat, though. It won't let me invite you unless we're friends. You need an invite? Let me see, Mandy. Follow. Because I'm an island boy.
We're supposed to get 12 inches of snow in Arkansas this weekend. Like, that doesn't happen here.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a big snowstorm.
I went down a London, Kentucky rabbit hole one time. TikTok did me dirty.
Will you guys message me, or if you haven't been invited? Beth, are you in here? I keep inviting you to it. Cause I'm an island boy. There's a place. Yeah, Beth, I invited you to join it. I don't know if you want to or not. Invite you again now. But if you go into the Heart Me, where the Heart Me is, I think that's where it is. Hold on, let me double check. Let me go into my old my 007. So if you go into the Heart Me, nope. If you go up top where it says the Superfan time 125, you can go to view and then super chat, Superfan only space, Superfan only chat. Is that a thing? No. Where is it at? Yeah, so there's groups. Creator group chat. And hit invite. You don't have to be in the group, but it's an extra bonus. I respond mostly in there. Starliner. I love it. I love it. Nope, you don't need to do anything else. That's a part of it. I will have a Superfans only live at 5. Ignore your DMs, Ree? Of course I am. Now I gotta go back to my main page.
Snaps, what kind of background did you do in your photo shoot?
You want to see my boudoir space?
I do.
Okay, hold on. I have to come up as 007. .007. Guys, this is my backup. Don't tell anybody, though, okay? Ah! Shit. Sorry, my bad. It's so loud. All right. So this is like my little...
Oh, nice. Is it just like a spare bedroom you have?
No, it's my garage.
Oh. A garage that looks like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
My little garage.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I started as no... I didn't even have walls when I first started.
Yeah, I would totally do a photo shoot there if I lived closer. Hell yeah.
Very pretty, very pretty. That's...
Is that hard, or is that like vinyl that you have on the floor? I like that color.
No, it's fake.
What?
Yeah, it's fake.
Oh my god, it looks real.
It's beautiful.
It's a, it's literally...
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yup.
Swanky. Is that a blow up mattress?
Yep. Because I do I have other sessions sometimes that I have to like take the bed down for, but then I keep everything else up.
Yeah, your OF.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing pretty good over there too, right?
Over where?
On your OF.
Oh yeah. My feet
on your-
finders.
on your of page. Your of page. I wish I had the balls. There was some girl that was battling the other night, and I guess she was like, got into it with some dude. It's like some battle drama with these people that I like go on their lives sometimes. I'm not up on their panel. They don't do panels, but frickin' she was like, yeah, this guy like threatened to like out me on OF. And I was just like, well, who gives a shit? Like, if you don't do it anymore. She's like, yeah, he was like threatening to show everybody my pictures. I'm like, I'd be like, show them. Who gives a shit?
This is what we do in Arkansas when it snows.
What? Snowboard? I can't even see that. It's small.
We cut a canoe in half.
Yeah?
We call it skanoeing.
What?
It's in the picture.
Girl,
Snow canoeing. Skanoeing.
Girl, I'm 50 years old. My eyes are not good.
Oh. There you go.
Oh my God.
Car hood.
You're like jumping.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's amazing. You got seatbelts in that bitch?
No. I had a pretty
How many people end up dead doing that?
None.
Oh, I know why.
There's enough liquid courage involved that you don't feel anything.
True. Add a little gummy action to it, a little Sour Patch Kids to it.
Yeah. No, not there.
God damn, where do you live? I want to come do that. Someone said trash can lids. Like, yeah, like.
There's a video on my page of last year.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go check it out.
That's fun.
I wear a mouth guard now because I'm so afraid.
Could you imagine Chef flying down a hill in a canoe?
It's crazy.
No, he weighs so much I don't even think it would like move.
You can treat me now.
Oh my God, I just fucking peed.
I just wanted him to come back.
He has no comment. Jeff is speechless. What is going on?
You ever seen it when people try to like people try to go down and they're like scooting their body, you know? Like,
yeah.
To fall and never scoot down.
Oh God, I can't. I'm dying right now, seriously.
When you get stuck on this, I can't talk. Sorry, I'm having a little stroke there. Stuck on the slide. Jeez.
I just keep picturing him with his fucking apron on in the kitchen, flying down the hill.
I have photos. Hold on. I think I have one. What do I have in here?
Oh. Fucking Baker was on last night.
No way. On where?
He was on Hustle's Live, and he was on I was just like, you weren't on, so I was like scrolling and I saw Baker was live and I was like, oh shit, he's in Hustle's Live, and I was like, oh my God, Baker. And I was like, oh my God, how are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'm doing good. Thank you. He had his hip surgery or whatever. So then he cammed up because, he had to cam up. He looks really good. He looks really hot. Like he looks like he really feels good, better. You know what I mean?
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was just funny. And I just heard his voice and stuff. I just missed his voice.
Did Chef get arrested?
What?
Look.
Yeah.
Somebody said Chef's in the spa. That's why he's on teacup.
No shit. That's what I was screaming. I can't believe he wouldn't give us the phone. If I had another phone, that's definitely a prank call. Why wouldn't he think of something why wouldn't he think of that? I know what he's doing. Fucking puff passing with his dude in the truck.
He does kind of look like he was being birthed again and through that turkey.
Yeah, we're just waiting for a sausage to go in his mouth.
Chef Snow Angel, you know you're up here?
No, can you drop me? Sorry.
You got it. No problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Uncover did a good job while you were in your photo shoot.
Good. I know, I'm sad that I used all that time. I had all that time. We got so many people in here and then it just quit.
Yeah, we were steady at 480. Thank you, Kay. She was helpful because I was up here talking to Chef and he disappeared. And Kay thankfully came up.
Well, yeah, I was like I did a commercial for you for ads and Send Your Daily Heart Me, but it was probably a puzzle piece, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is annoying because I'm on a computer, but
that's the last thing we would have thought of. We thought of everything else.
I know. And you know what? As soon as it went off, I was like, oh, her phone either died or or the puzzle. I was like, it was probably a puzzle piece.
Everyone was like, what's happening? What's happening? I'm like, Rebecca Haro, and just giving an update, but nothing was happening.
Yeah.
But
it was like silence. It was like silence for like, okay.
Yeah. No, it was fine. We had a good amount of people. I wish it stayed open.
So when I went out Saturday night, I karaoke'd. I saved some guy from being humiliated singing Lionel Richie.
Oh, Lord.
Sure did.
Does your husband do karaoke or does he just watch you?
I don't really do karaoke uncovered. I just get the courage and then I just want to get up and act silly. That's what I did. But I did carry myself pretty well. I had a lot of people that came up and told me I did great.
Next time go live.
Which looking back on it, my sister-in-law caught the tail end of it. I was like, at that point, I did not sound great. But prior to her video, I thought I sounded pretty good. And then this guy got up and sang Gin and Juice. He did not even know the words to it. I was like, oh, my God. Oh, I told you that already because you guys didn't think that Mrs. Smith would know the words to Gin and Juice.
Yeah. I don't know all the words.
Well, you at least know.
I know it exists. I know the basics.
You know the chorus.
Yeah.
This guy didn't even know the chorus.
Is he new to life?
No. And he looked like Dr. Dre. Okay? He looked like Dr. Dre, too.
And he didn't know the words? What the hell?
No, he didn't. He did not. No. His wife was off the hook, too. She was, I don't know, but it was pretty funny.
When are you going to do karaoke, Kelly? Or band practice, rather?
I did go live, though, last week, and you guys were all on a live. You were on, I think you were on Snaps Live.
Why
talking about
mine?
What?
Why don't you just come in mine or invite us?
I did. I was sending it to you. I sent it to everybody. I had my girlfriends over, and I had 3 people in my live. I was like, God, I feel like
was
a fucking
Big Brown in there?
No, Melissa came in, and then she came up on the panel, and then I was like, Melissa, I was like, invite everybody that I was like, she's like, all right. So then she started inviting people, and then that's when she came in and was like, well, your one friend's already live, and I was like, yeah, they're not gonna get off live and come into my live. What? Yeah, she did. Yeah. Oh, she's back talking to that fucking girl again.
No,
yeah.
What a dummy. Don't do that. So smart.
For real?
Yeah, we're all we are all pissed at her. You know what? She actually has not even returned any of my text messages because she knows that I'm mad. Yeah.
I thought she figured this girl was a fraud. She realized everything.
She did. But she's you know, a dumb guy, basically, or a dumb girl with a guy, basically. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't even believe her. I don't know. And my other friend that is friends with her, when I talked to her today, she was the one that works at the jail that called me because I was having her look into something for me. And she told me that Melissa was just like, I know, just let your best friend work her feelings out through this. And I'm like, oh God. Right. So that's why when I've invited her to come in with us, she hasn't came in because she's on the phone with her.
And they're long distance?
Yeah. She's in Mississippi.
And she's married?
No, she's divorced.
So
Her
they
husband's
asked for media permission for Mike McKee.
What?
That doctor, the dentist in Ohio.
Oh, what about it?
They asked for a media permission today. So he must have got there yesterday. Arrest date 120. He must have got to Ohio yesterday.
Oh, I did see that actually on my Facebook.
Who's that other icon that you have?
Which one?
Is that Jennifer? Oh, wait, is that from you? The girl from you?
Oh, yep.
Oh. I'm echoing.
Sorry, it's probably me.
Chef is not locked up. Maybe, I feel like maybe this isn't a good idea. Maybe we should change this because people are going to start spreading rumors.
Damn it. Oh, here it comes.
Did the boys leave?
Yeah, exactly half an hour he paid for.
We know you went in, motherfucker. Don't lie.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's on your way.
That's what everybody in the chat was saying. They're like,
I
where'd Chef go?
heard your dumbass talking about some crackhead that got a hip surgery.
A hip
Oh,
surgery?
stop. Quit being mean.
I'm fucking gonna die mean.
Well, probably, but don't be mean, man. Seriously, jeez.
Melissa got back with her ex.
She's another fucking idiot.
Right? Facts.
Jesus, that tugging, whatever you call it, that didn't work. That didn't work for your attitude, did it?
Nah, I forgot my Snickers there.
Damn, veins down. Oh my God, I want to do this so bad. This dance battle.
You gotta be careful because there's a repeater on there, right? There's an HDSL on there.
There's a what?
This is 3M weather.
Damn it, I can't play it. Son bitch.
What are you trying to do? A dance battle?
Yeah, they're Pakistan, so.
Oh gosh.
Indian dance battle.
They love you.
I know, right? I have enough friends to do it.
What happened to that guy? What was his name?
Which one?
Not Jack, but the other one that friend requested me. What the hell was his name?
Expensive?
Yeah.
He's Nigerian.
He keeps messaging me. Will you be my friend? Chef on mute again. He's got another appointment.
Yeah. I'm about to end because I'm about to go live at 5.
Okay. So make sure you bring your popcorn and your notepad.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I will try and be in the comments. I have a week to go to at 5-ish. So
Oh no.
my neighbor, I feel so bad. He was like our favorite neighbor.
Aw.
Who looks familiar, Bailey?
So many people are the owner of our building that owns our salon was it's not out on the news yet or anything, but he was in a severe car accident like yesterday at 3 a.m. and died.
Jeez.
I know.
What was
He
he
had 3
doing
little.
out at 3 a.m?
I don't know. That's exactly what we don't know. In the way that it's written up, like we don't know if like he had someone in the car with him but like 2 people passed away. Like I think he was passed away on scene, and then the person either that was in the car with him or like the other car, or there was I don't know. The article, you know how the media is, but they passed away at the hospital, and the wife, she just lost her father 6 months ago, so then basically inherited our building that our salon's in, and yeah, so now she just lost her husband. They have 3 little, like 2 or 3 young kids.
Oh, I'm so curious who he was with, what he was doing. That's so intriguing, but that's so sad at the same time.
I know. My husband was like, nothing good's going on. It's after midnight. I'm like, oh my God. But
right?
I mean, you don't know. He could have like been picking someone up from the airport, or I mean, you don't know.
You don't, but you have a good idea.
Guys, yes, this is Chef. It's
Well,
not real, though. It's AI.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like literally, like unfortunately, like when I was on the phone with my friend that is the owner of our salon, like we're talking and I'm just like, my brain immediately goes to he was picking up a hooker down the road off that exit. I mean, how terrible is that? You know what I mean? That's just what I automatically think, because my husband's like, you have fucking trust issues. I said, well,
But
I
he said
do.
the same thing. He said nothing good happens after midnight, so.
Exactly, but he just didn't say it like I was thinking it.
Well, you did have to hire a PI for your ex, so you do have trust issues.
No, I honestly, like, that story is crazy. Like, I was working at a salon, and I hired a PI, and basically what happened was he was just like lying about like talking to someone. And here's the thing, we were split up. He'd only been gone for 2 weekends, right? And he was already like hooked up with some trash skank chick, and I didn't care because I was done with him, So I wanted to bust him, and I just wanted to catch him. So I hired a private investigator, and it like took them like 2 hours that night till they had 2 different people following him in the car, and he kept losing them. Well, finally he ends up in this bar over in Kentucky, and I was like in the middle of doing someone's hair, and they called me. They're like, can you talk? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, we found him. He's at a work party. It's like his work Christmas party, and he's with this female. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll be on. Go sit your ass in a booth and get the popcorn popped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got 2 new super fans.
Welcome. So what did you do? Did you confront him?
Hold on.
Yeah, like my friend went with me. Her name was Gina, and she's like, look, we are going to walk in here classy. You're not going to pick up a bar stool and level a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't even care like that. You know what I just wanted to go in and let him see me and know that literally, what the hell's going on?
In fact, do you know you're up here?
100% they don't.
Love you, baby. So much.
Did you ever wear diapers? Yeah.
Jukebox.
I can't drop her.
Oh,
We all learned at different ages. It's okay.
whoops.
Look at these pictures of us all when we were babies.
Drop me.
So cute.
Drop me.
Can you drop her?
Yes, please drop me.
You don't know how to
I want
drop?
to hear the rest of the story.
We all wore diapers, and then we learned to
Can
use
someone
them.
mute her or something? Shit.
You're doing a great job.
And so are your grown-ups.
I can't. I don't have the access to. Can you X out of the app, Jukebox, and come back? Sorry, I don't have the ability to. I don't know where Snaps is.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too, but I don't know how.
There you go.
Okay. No, so anyway, so we walked. Who said they're from Kentucky? I don't know how far away you are, but
I'm
he
from
was at what the hell is it? It was a bar over in Newport Newport.
Newport, Kentucky.
Yeah, it was Arnold's or Arnie's, something like that. So anyway, so he took this chick to his work party. He was the only one that brought a chick with him. So I go walking in, and he's like across the bar drinking an iced tea because he had like stopped drinking. And then she was drinking a Budweiser. So I like just walked up to the bar and got a drink, me and my friend. And then the investigators were sitting in a booth. And they were like, they could not believe that I showed up there. They were like, holy shit, this has never happened before. And I'm like, well, fuck yeah, I'm coming. You think I gave you $750 for me not to show up and show my face that I busted him and proved? So, but before I walked in there, I had the key, like the spare key to my Camry that he was driving. And in his fucking trunk was an extra that he said he did not have, and he made our daughter look like a liar. Like, you have to understand, like, our daughter was his everything. Seriously, like, literally. No one ever thought that he was going to leave and, like, not have anything to do with her anymore. It was terrible, like, that had happened. And, like, he still, like, hates himself for doing what he did. But it was, obviously over a woman, but not even the same woman that he was with that I busted him with. So I walked in and I saw this girl and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I could not even believe it. Like, she looked like some thug life, like, just chick with like 12-inch nails like Cardi B and shit, and acne all over her face, and more makeup than fucking Sephora. Like, I couldn't even, like, it was all because she was younger. So he thought that, like, he was like cool because he was with some younger girl. So I just sent him and I said, get that asshole over there another drink and whatever that whore's drinking. And the bartender was like, oh shit. And then I walked over to him and he got like all scared and stood between me and that girl. And I was like, I don't give a shit about her. I'd rather knock you out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all because of our daughter.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it was funny. Like, everybody still talks about it.
You was on the levee in Newport where all the bars are.
Yes. And it was during the week. So he was a sheet metal worker. So he was there with like all of his sheet metal worker people. And then he was also a bookie.
Oh.
Yeah. So the guy that was his money backer was there. I forget what his name was, but he was like talking to me and he's like, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. I said, I don't need to do what? I was like, he's already gone out of the house. I was like, and he's never coming back in. And then they're like, oh, there's money in the house, blah, blah, blah. I hid money in the house. I'm like, oh God, yeah, right, whatever. So like everybody just always thought that like he left like 50 grand in the house and hid it and that I found it. And I'm like, no, I wish.
You wish.
I found $1,000 and it was like just in time for my daughter's birthday, her 7th birthday.
Well, good.
And of course I used it, but like as far as like any kind of money, he never gave me shit. He owed me money and like, yeah, it is what it is. So now the past 8 months, he's like been messaging my daughter and she's just like, what does this dude want? Like,
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it was crazy, but it's just funny. Like, these private investigators were like losing their mind. They were just like sitting in that booth, like, you gotta be kidding me.
I'd like to see that.
Oh man. They couldn't believe it. Like, well, I was having my friends follow him because I wanted to know where he was staying. And he knew that I was probably going to have him follow just because I was like, I know where you are always. So he was just always like so like freaked out. And the private investigators were like, I mean, he is weaving out in and out of cars on this highway like he knows we're following. And I'm like, he doesn't know. He just is assuming. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Yeah, Courtney, she doesn't really, I don't know. Like, I grew up with a dad, but like when my parents got divorced, like it just wasn't that big of a deal to me to like have like a relationship with my dad because I was only like 16 and I felt like, I don't know, whatever, but to like not have your dad when you had him every single day and he was like such a good father, then to nothing.
Yeah, that had to bother her.
Yeah, I think so. But she is my husband and she's had him since she was about 7. So even though she went through those terrible teens where you're not my dad, well, nobody ever tried to make him her dad, you know?
Yeah. I went through the same thing.
Yeah.
My dad, you're not going to tell me what to do.
Right. 10 years old and no, I'm not doing my homework. No, I'm not taking a shower. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Courtney, he has a family now with this girl that's a total train wreck that has like tried to everything that has to do with her. She has put my phone number on. So like I get bill collectors calling me with her name.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, she was super psycho. She would like just call me and like unknown number and like just sit on the phone and I would be like, "Hey Tina." And I would just be like, "Oh, I guess you and Eddie are fighting, huh?" Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, "Well, good news, he's not with me, so I don't know what to tell you." Like, you know what I mean? Like I would like
Yes.
yeah, she just wouldn't leave me alone ever. But he has a son that is severely nonverbal autistic. So he's not in a good situation and I don't have any hate for him at all. Like I feel like, it is what it is. Things happen for a reason, but I do know that he's in a bad situation in a marriage, but he won't leave because he doesn't want to have another kid that he doesn't take care of, even though he's that child's caregiver.
Yeah. You got to watch what you do in life, I tell you, because your karma is real.
Right. Oh, I know, Courtney, that would be funny, but I actually do not have a phone number for him or her. I know where she works. She actually, Diane, she works at the Dillards in Crestview Hills.
Oh.
Yeah, in the dress department.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I called her there. I called her to tell her and I left a message. I didn't care. It was like, they're like, "Oh, what are you calling about?" I'm like, "Oh, I was just calling about a dress that I just wanted to get her opinion. Just have her call me back." And she called me back, unknown number. And I was like, this was just like probably 4 or 5 months ago. I said, "You got bill collectors calling me, looking for you. Here's the phone number. Call them back. Tell them to take my number and your name affiliated with it out of their dialer." And she's like, "Well, I'm filing bankruptcy." I said, "Okay, cool. Call them and tell them that. And tell them to stop calling me."
Exactly.
I mean, shit's wild, right? Oh, yeah. She like totally freaking, like, what? You remember the store Lane Bryant?
Yes.
Okay, so I used to go there all the time. Well, anyway, I had like points. She used all my points one time.
You're kidding me.
No, and she used all my points and like I guess everywhere she went, she would just like say my name or whatever, and then she changed so I had mail coming to her house in my name. She changed the address to her address.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
And left the phone number with my phone number with her name to places. Oh, I know.
You could have got her for fraud.
Well, I was worried about my social because I mean, I knew that he had my social, but like when we were going through our divorce, like I wasn't like allowed to know where he lived and all this shit. I'm like, are you just like so damn dumb? The paperwork comes, I know where you live. Did I ever drive to his house all the way down in Kentucky? I don't even know where the hell it is now. I don't even remember, but no, I never went to his house ever. I just didn't give a shit. If you don't give a shit, you don't give a shit, you know?
No.
Yeah.
After a while, you quit caring.
Oh yeah. I mean, once he was out of the picture and gone, like, yeah, once I decided I was done, I'm done with somebody.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, Snaps, you still wanting to get off here? She's like, bitch.
Yep. I'm gonna eat some food, and I gotta get ready.
Yeah, girl. Get it all set up.
Well, I'm gonna get off here. Love you, girls. Y'all take care.
Love you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a...
If you just became a super fan and you're not in the chat, request to be in the chat. If you can't figure out how to request to be in the chat, message me. But we will see you at 5 p.m.
Hey, bye.
I just sent you a follow, Diane.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.